Your rent is going up because Brandon Johnson and Lori Lightfoot systemically drove businesses out of the city over the course of several years. And there's now so little commercial business in the city of Chicago that they now have to force those commercial property taxes onto private citizens. Your rent's not going up because of gentrification. It's actually going up because of socialist Democrats that you all keep electing to run this city. And don't say you voted for him too. I didn't. I actually wasn't living in the city when you all decided that Brandon Johnson was a good idea for mayor, or even Lori Lightfoot. Both of them are horrific individuals. And then Pritzker is also a horrific individual. The solution to getting your rent to go back down is going to be to vote in fiscally responsible leadership for the city, to vote out Toni Preckwinkle as well. She is a horrific leader. She needs to be voted out. She's been installed for like over a decade, I believe. She needs to go. Pritzker also needs to go. All of these people are advocating for the abuse of the tax funds that they are bringing into the city. They misuse them, and now you are $1 billion in debt on the RTA. You are $1 billion in debt on Chicago public schools, and now property taxes have to be cranked up so incredibly high to even try to make up for some of the deficit. So no.
Chicago, you're in trouble. Chicago, it's not gentrification, it's bad democratic leaders. This is the problem when you have socialism. This is the problem when you have people come into office and they say, we're going to give you everything. You don't have to worry about anything. There's a cost. You need capitalism. You need businesses. When you're messing with everything and you're taxing businesses more, you're taxing the rich more, what do? They leave. They leave. We're going to tax them so much. We're going to get all the money from them and then we're going to give it to you. But what if the businesses aren't there? So now you have high property taxes, which helps increase the rent because now you have people that are landlords. They got to increase the rent because of the property taxes went up. They said the rent went up 20 to 23% in 2025. But let's look at the property taxes though. North Lawndale, 99% increase on property tax. Inglewood, 82.5% increase. West Garfield Park was 133% jump in property taxes. That's the reason why the property tax is going up, is there's no businesses to make money off of. You need capitalism to make it fair for the people living there because capitalism makes money, employs people, and that's how you get taxes. So if we don't have any business, any commercial businesses, any commercial properties being in use, you're not going to be able to get money. Y'all got to stop listening to people that's going to promise you everything. You need to start listening to people that's going to give you a fair ground to make money. It's about making money. Chicago is an example at bad leadership. Look at California. Look at look at our Governor Newsom here in California. Look at Karen Bass. All these places that are promise you things are in a deficit. And they all ran by people in blue. Mom Donnie already having problems. He's not even in office yet as the mayor, but he's saying that he's gonna give y'all free buses. A week later, they said we can't do free buses. And then the MTA went up on their prices. Who does that affect? That affects the people. Got it in Seattle. They rose the price. They rose the property taxes more and more because they try to tax the rich. And what did Starbucks, what did all these companies do? Okay, cool. We're going to keep a smaller office here and everything else is going to go away. If you keep falling for these leaders that's going to tell you that they're going to give you everything for free, you're going to lose. It may be good for 1 year because the companies can't move yet. They're trying to figure out an exit plan. After that, your property taxes go up, your rent goes up, price of food goes up, because the only way they can tax and get money is from you. Start thinking smarter when you vote in. When they say your vote matters, it really does, but do your research. Stop believing people that's telling you what you want to hear. All I want to hear is affordability. All I want to hear is we're going to be business friendly because we know they can employ you and you can have a better living. Look how many businesses left Chicago. Look how many commercial properties are not in use. So who do they have left? You, the people. It's not gentrification. It's socialism. It's not. Because you know why it's not gentrification? Because the rich people ain't going to come buy no houses that has a high-ass property tax. So the rich people going to stay away. It's not a benefit for me to buy unless you give me a what? Tax cut. But the rich people, the people that y'all think is only getting the money, they're not going to buy these houses, your property, when you got a 85% jump in a year for your property tax, 133% jump. Why would I touch that? As an investor, I ain't buying that shit. I'm I'm not touching that. Why would I? Unless you give me a tax cut. Stop voting for people that look like you and telling you what you want to hear. I hate to say it, the people that are in office that look like us and they wear that blue hat ain't for us. Just because they look like us, they not for us. If they wear that blue hat, they tell you whatever you want to hear, they not for us. This is what I say. If you grew up in the hood, if you grew up around black folks, you know exactly what I'm gonna say here. If somebody come up to you and say, bro, I got this lick, bro. They tell you everything you want to hear. Yeah, bro, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make all this money, we're gonna do this and do this and do this. Are you gonna believe them? Hell no, right? You need to have that same energy and that same thought when it comes to these politicians. They tell you what you want to hear. You gotta say, bro, shut up. That's too good to be true. How you gonna make things affordable? And how you gonna put more money in my pocket? That's all I care about. I don't care about you taxing the rich. Don't do that because we need the rich. We need to start wearing hats that says we need the rich because the rich are the ones that have the jobs. So if that rich person gets tax break, if that business gets tax break, I'm not tripping because they employing me to work there. It ain't the business fault. The business is an asset to a city. See, y'all don't understand that. Y'all want to get mad and get jealous of people and punish people for working hard for providing you a job. No, if I'm providing 1,000 to 2,000 or 10,000 people a job in this city, you damn right I should get tax benefits. You damn right I shouldn't get taxed. You damn right my business should always be here, so we should get tax breaks because I'm employing all of y'all and making sure y'all have a good life. Oh, tax the rich? Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my company overseas. Oh, wait. Businesses are going to move to wherever they go to make it make sense for them. Why do you think all these businesses going to Florida? Why do you think people going to Tennessee, Texas, business friendly? But look at their GDP. Look at how much money they making. They ain't stressing for money in Florida, Tennessee. Ain't no deficits over there. Texas. Do you understand that? There's no deficits. There's no schools. Ain't got no money. They ain't got no problems in these business friendly states because it makes sense. So look at the states that have problems that are deficits versus the states that don't have any problems and actually have a surplus of money. Red versus blue. Stop voting for the people that look like us, but wearing that blue hat. Stop. You had Lightfoot before. I believe that was the female mayor. Now you got Johnson. Then the governor is Pritzker. I think that's his name. And he's saying, oh, we're going to protect illegal immigrants and you giving money to illegal immigrants instead of giving it to the people that's in your city. Instead of putting more money into the police force so these kids stop beating up pregnant women. Common Sense University coming soon. You can take your courses on commonsenseuniversity.com. CSU. Because y'all really are not thinking with the right head right now. Y'all really just, you going off of emotion. That's a female trait. That's the reason why white liberals are running the Democrat Party, because that's a female trait. You thinking with emotion. Oh, I'm going to take care of you. We're going to tax those mean business people. I had somebody tell me, well, Jeff Bezos needs to be taxed more because look how much he spent on his wedding. Man, Jeff Bezos can spend whatever he wants on his wedding. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep Amazon in this city so I can have a job. I don't care. As long as he keeps Amazon here, we working. He should be having a yacht. He should be having the lifetime of his life. He's put 20 years into Amazon, probably even more. I ain't got nothing to do with Jeff Bezos. Do whatever you want with your money, brother. Just keep this here in this city so I can have a job, so everybody else can be working, so I can provide for your ass. Stop hating on the rich. That's a nice hat. Stop hating on the rich. You got to stop it. You got to stop hating on the rich. Stop hating. Stop hating on the rich. If you want to be rich, work hard. If you're jealous of the rich, work hard. If you want to tax the rich, get rich first and then ask yourself that question. But this is what happens when you follow a Democrat that has a socialist agenda. Everybody leaves. And who do they tax live? They tax the people that voted for them. That's the crazy part. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, we keep this thing rocking. Keep it straight up. Keep it honest. Thank you for your comments and your support. I really appreciate it. Working on this name for our morning show. It's called No Fluff Morning Show. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Appreciate y'all.